Mayong adlaw mga kaigsunan, ato ang topic for today to conclude our discipleship series is being a disciple. So unsa man ang pasabot anang you are a disciple of Christ. So daghan tagi tudlo starting from submitting our lives to the Lord in faith to the honoring culture, God honoring culture. So being a disciple mga kaigsunan, first and foremost, we have a personal relationship to a person, not to a system, not to a religion, not to a list of do's and don'ts, but we have a personal relation to a person, a living person, because our God is living, He's alive until now. And He's empowering us to do what He wants us to achieve for Him or to do for Him in this lifetime. So, a disciple of Christ, meaning, on top of pagiging naatay lalom na relasyon sa iyahang person, siyempre, una diha, you are a follower of Christ. You follow Christ. Kung unsa iyang ginabuhat, i-imitate nato siya, we imitate Him not because of imitation lang, or because we imitate Him because for what He has done on the cross, and we want to follow that example sa Ginoo. So that's following. Una, a disciple of Christ is a follower of Christ. A disciple of Christ loves God and loves people. Mao man iyang command, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And ang ikaduha daw na commandment is love others as you love yourself. So mo na ang isa sa mark of being a disciple. You follow Jesus, you imitate Him daily. Pangalawa is you love God more than anyone else, and you love people as God showed us. Ikatulo is the disciples bears fruit. Nasa Matthew 15, siya, I am the vine, you are the branches. Siya ang vine, siya ang sources sa ang nutrients. Siya ang source sa pagiging fruitful nato. We are not abide in the vine, or we are not bearing fruit, He prunes it so that it would be fruitful sa ang kinabuhi. So a mark of being a disciple is he follows Christ, he imitates Christ, he loves God, he loves others, and he bears fruit. Much fruit. And ayaw kabalakaan ng bearing fruit mga kaigsunan, because it's just a consequence of our relationship kay Jesus Christ. The more na magpalalom atong relasyon kay Jesus Christ, the more ta mamunga sa tuang actions, sa tuang words, and even sa tuang mga ideas. Also, the disciples live uncomfortable lives. Dapat nato ni madawat mga kaigsunan, uncomfortable lives, not because gusto nato ni, but because this would entail on the things na ginapabuhat sa tuwa ni Christ. For example, loving your neighbors. It's not comfortable mga kaigsunan. It's not always comfortable. Sometimes it will discomfort us. So if we look for comfort while following Jesus, lisod ta diha mga kaigsunan. We need to accept na once people are involved in our lives, once God is controlling our lives, comfort is no longer a basis of living. So this will be a lot of discomfort mga kaigsunan, especially when God will empower us to help other people. That would be uncomfortable. And lastly, being a disciple of Christ, we made disciples also. So ipasa lang nato ang mga tunan, because sa Matthew 28 siya, go make disciples to all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and I will be with you to the very end of the age. Teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. So, part yun na sa to ang pagbiging disciples mga kaigsunan to teach others everything that Jesus has taught us. So, muna, being a disciple, we follow Jesus, we imitate Him, we love Him, we love others, we bear fruits, much fruits. Our lives will not be comfortable, and we make disciples. So those are the marks of being a disciple. Mga kaigsunan, we cannot fake all of this. This requires renewing of minds. This requires a daily sacrifice, daily intentional decision to follow Christ, to be a disciple of Christ. Mga kaigsunan, I hope ma-internalize nato ni. And ang discipleship, dili na siya mag-end kung ang material mag-end. Discipleship is a lifelong following of Jesus Christ. So mga pakaigsunan, are you ready to be a disciple of Christ? Maayong buntag.